breakouts. You've been assigned your first physical lab, and it's time to go into your breakout sessions. So, if you've been assigned a partner and you're ready for the breakout, your instructor will have enabled the breakouts. One of you or your partner, will get this pop-up. You've been assigned as a presenter. Do you want to start the session now? Click yes to that. Voila, you'll be in your own little breakout. Your partner will come in similarly. So now the two of you are all alone. Remember that participant list of all those students? Now you're only going to see just a couple of you. You and eventually your partner will be here. Use a chat, and the chats will go back and forth to all breakout participants. And other than that, the only other pop-ups you have on the right side, and the only other panels, is the breakout one. You can end the session. You do not want to do that till you're completely ended with the session. Or you can ask for help. If you click ask for help, that says, hey, I need help. And what that would allow your instructor or a technician to do is connect in and become another person in this particular breakout session to work with you. You can do several things. You can create a whiteboard, share an app, or share a desktop. Likely you want to share an app. You might want to share a whiteboard. You can also come up here to the share menu and get those same choices there. Okay? You can share an individual document, you can share an application, share a desktop, or a whiteboard. Let's share an application. First, we need an application running. So let's go to the Start menu, the command prompt, and type CMD. I did that very quickly and brought up our command window. There it is. That's what we're going to telnet into our router with. But what I'm going to do is come back to this session and click on Share an Application. When I click on that, this application button box appears, and I can select my CMD. This is what I want to share. I don't want to share anything else, so I'll just say Share once I've highlighted that one item. As you can tell, a few things were appearing behind me, and they were popping up and trying to be part of this. Okay, here's my command prompt. It should be shared now so that both students can actually see the application. And from here, I can type whatever I want. I can go telnet to wherever I need to go, wherever I'm headed, and the other student will see it. Okay, I'm going to pull this box, this little panel, up into the center, because we're going to look at that real quick as well. This will stop us sharing. We'll just go right back to the main breakout window, this button here. If I wanted to share something else, this button allows me to share more things as well on that. If I needed to temporarily pause sharing, I can go here as well. A couple other buttons you'll see here. This one, I can assign control to the other student to let my partner take over and do things on here. Like if I had a whiteboard, he would be allowed to annotate on it, for example, or to type in this. We have a quickie button if it's just simply annotations right over here. Start annotations. This will bring me to the breakout session window. Let me click on that one in particular just to show you that come up, because that's where you could easily ask for help without going back to the window, without stopping sharing this app. Say, help, I need help on that. Okay. We have the participants list. You can bring that up as well. And then we have the chat panel. Both of those are fairly obvious there. Okay. So let me just show you one more thing here. I'm going to bring up the participant panel as well as the breakout panel. You notice I've got the participants panel shown. I don't have a second student. He hasn't arrived yet, or she hasn't arrived yet. But the moment she does, I can click on their name, and this button right here says make them the presenter. Okay, and you can actually toss back and forth who is presenting this in case one person wants to be the driver and one wants to be more of the follower. My recommendation is one person reads the lab out loud and follows along and writes in his book while the other is typing typing away, so you've got one person focused to make sure that the other person is typing the correct numbers, while the second person focuses just on typing on that. When you're all done with this, we're going to end sharing. So let me end that. We come back here, and at any point I say end breakout session. When I do that, I'm going to leave if I'm not the host. If I am the host, it's going to say, do you want to end this for all? And that's probably the best thing. Whoever's the host of this, whoever's the presenter, say, yes, I want to end it for everybody, and you will come back out of the breakout session back to the main panel here. One thing you do have to be careful of, I'll just warn you, if one of you is not in the breakout session at all times, the breakout session will automatically end. So at the end of your class, if you have a breakout session and it's, let's say, 2 hours, and both of you agree to take a 10-minute break, you need to keep your computer running with WebEx. If one of your computers closes or crashes, that's okay. The other one just has to keep their breakout running. The person whose computer crashed can just reboot their computer, and when they come back in, they should be automatically put back into the breakout session. But if both of you leave the breakout session, when you come back in, you'll discover you're back here, and it will show your breakout session as having been ended. If you have a problem like that, that's the time to call support. Any questions, give us a call. Hope you enjoy your lab. We'll see you next lab and lecture.